Well, kind of as your new role as interim superintendent, kind of what are some of those goals and priorities for you moving into next year?
Well, I think one of the first things is to make sure the foundation that has been laid, that we are going to continue that we have some continuity. I think that's important for our district, is that you have someone that knows what has happened in the past and is able to continue to make sure that we're raising achievement and closing academic gaps. So I think the first priority is ensuring that we have high quality teachers in the classroom. That is so important to me, that every child in Pitt County Schools deserves a great teacher. And so our goal is making sure that we are hiring well and then providing the supports to ensure that those teachers feel supported in Pitt County and that they stay. That's the first thing. I think that's very important. I think the second priority for me is making sure that our students come to school and they feel safe. That when parents send their children to Pitt County Schools, they feel safe, they feel that they're in good hands. And so I want to make sure that parents can say, when my child goes to Pitt County Schools, they feel safe and that they are in good hands. And then my third priority would simply be to ensure that there's clear communication from the community all the way up to my office, that if a parent has a concern, if they have a question, or if they want to know how they can engage with Pitt County Schools, that we have very clear processes in place with the community. So I want to make sure that those three things are at the top of mind as I transition into the role of interim superintendent.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I think those are great priorities.
Absolutely.
You maybe touched on a little bit just the teachers, but what are some challenges that you maybe see facing Pitt County Schools as well as just the education field in general?
Well, as you know, just today, principals are saying, I need a teacher, I need a math teacher, I need a science teacher. And we're not alone in Pitt County with that. It's across the state, it's in our nation, where we do see a shortage of teachers in the profession. So the thing that I'm committed to is making sure that we get ahead of that, and that our district staff, we're working with principals to support them in finding teachers and getting teachers, recruiting teachers here. Also looking at ways that we can incentivize coming to teach and work in Pitt County Schools. So we do on our website have some incentives for those hard to fill areas, such as your math and your science and your exceptional children's program areas. So we're looking at our systems and our processes, our efforts to recruit, but we're also looking at our efforts to retain the great teachers that we have. And so I think that's my role, is seeing what those challenges are, but also working together with our team, our human resources department, and also external stakeholders in getting those teachers to come to Pitt County and to also get them to stay.
Yeah. Are there any other challenges you see that are unique to Pitt County?
Well, we're growing. You know, Pitt County Schools continues to grow, and so we want to make sure that our facilities are well kept and that we're continuing to think about how we're going to address that growth that we're having in Pitt County. I understand the next 10 years for Pitt County is going to be tremendous, and so we want to be ready and prepared as a school system, and so we want to continue to listen to parents who bring that to our attention, and so we want to make sure that we are letting parents know and families know that we're aware, we're working on plans to address those kinds of things.
You have a long experience and background in education. How do you feel like that has kind of prepared you for this new role?
Well, you know, I've had the wonderful opportunity to serve as, first and foremost, a teacher. Once a teacher, I'm always a teacher, you know. So I've had the opportunity to serve as a teacher, an assistant principal, a principal, as well as at the district level, an assistant superintendent of human resources and operations. So I'm fortunate enough to have had the gamut of experiences when it comes to leading in school systems. And so I think those roles have prepared me to be able to work seamlessly in transitioning into the interim assistant superintendent role. I'm also a lover of people. I enjoy people, I enjoy talking to people, I enjoy engaging with people, and I think that's a very important piece of the superintendency, is you've got to enjoy having conversations with people and listening to people. So I'm a listener, and so I look forward to doing that. So I think all those things have just simply prepared me for this opportunity and this role. And I must say, I've had the opportunity to work for the past 10 or 15 years with the best superintendent in North Carolina and the longest serving, and I'm honored to be able to sort of lead in a great way honored to sort of fill his footsteps.
Sure. How has that transition been between you guys?
It's been a great transition. Dr. Linker has been very helpful in showing the work that he's doing and just some budgeting items and some priorities for next year that we certainly need to keep top of mind. And it's been a great transition also with our board and having conversations with our board members and meeting with them one-on-one to just see what their priorities are for me and for our system. And so again, having communication and prioritizing what's most important for our system and hearing the voices of all stakeholders is important.
What else would parents or students need to know about you as you're going into this new role?
Well, I've lived in Pitt County now for nearly 25 years. I love Pitt County. I love Pitt County Schools. I was trained as a teacher here in Pitt County, and I look forward to this opportunity to engage with families and to have the opportunity to learn even more about the families here in our district. I'm excited about what's ahead, and I'm committed to ensuring high quality outcomes for all of our students and to engage families in a great way.
Anything you're particularly looking forward to or excited about?
Well, I think it's the opportunity to sort of see things from a different lens. I'm really excited about that. You know, I've been an assistant superintendent for now 8 years now, and so it's time to see things from a very different lens and to just engage our community in a great way. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm very excited about that. So for those that may not know who I am, I think first and foremost, I am a son of two amazing parents who I've been born and raised here in northeastern North Carolina, Edenton, North Carolina. And I find it to be a blessing to be able to come just an hour and 15 minutes, as we say, up the road to Greenville, where I've lived quite a long time, to be of service to this community. And so I want people to know that I'm here to be of service to you as families, to your children, and that you know when you send them to Pitt County Schools that they're going to be in excellent care and we're going to listen to you. So that's what I would say to those individuals who may not know me. I'm committed to you all.